All right, so still having technical difficulties with StreamYard. Welcome to
Good.
those of you.
You're good.
Yeah, Oscar's here. Welcome to those of you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm your host, Jason Lemieux. This is our alien host, Oscar Montiel, co-host. We are streaming the
Until
Golden.
until you until you retire the alien joke, I will not retire the he/she joke. So
Hey, listen, you keep saying I'm a Hichi combo. Robert Kennedy has not identified what I am yet, so can you please let him do his job? Anyway,
nope.
all right. So the Golden Knights are playing the Seattle Kraken tonight. Before we continue, I was trying to talk, but I guess I was muted. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe to both of our channels. Those of you joining us on Twitter, that is J Sports and RTS with Oscar Montiel. Support us on PayPal. Follow us on TikTok. Links are all in the description, including our friend Aaron Faxon, if you want to check him out. Or Aaron Faxon or Laren Faxon. Anyway, because he had laryngitis one time, so we called him Laren Faxon. Anyway, make sure you guys also press the post notification bell so you don't miss another one of our live streams, videos, clips, shorts, community posts, whatever we do. All of our content, I think Sports on PayPal. I think I got it all. So, of course, our PayPal. Now, Nick Hague is back tonight. Was out last time due to illness. Tomas Hertl is back with the Golden Knights tonight after missing a lot of games due to a very dirty hit in his last game. Golden Knights, Oscar, are playing the Seattle Kraken, who, by the way, are out of a playoff spot. Lost, I think, 7-1 or 7-0 against the Utah Hockey Club. So they are out of the playoffs. I thought they were in still. So not a big game, not a huge threat to the Golden Knights tonight. But
By the way, Kraken is spelled with a C, right?
no, it's a Krakan.
Okay.
The Golden Knights should still play them like they are threats tonight because LA Kings are not that far behind. And the Golden Knights just have three more tonight, including tonight, 3 more games to play, and 2 more games on home ice, and then that's it. The playoffs start, and they need to get that bye and win the division, get the President's Trophy, and also, avoid going to that wild card. So, we're streaming tonight. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm excited.
No one's watching, by the way.
Oh, we just started.
Dude, within the first minute of me going live for the Real Madrid one, I got 25 people watching.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. Puck dropped.
Still in commercial for me.
Oh, wait.
All right.
Not yet.
Here we go. The Pacific Division is now within the reach of the Golden Knights. And the Pacific Division is now in the reach of the Golden Knights. So, Seattle is on the Strip tonight. And we will cover everything. Play-by-play and reaction is brought to you by me and Oscar. There you go. And Soda. All right. We're just waiting for this game to begin. Oscar will keep an eye on the chat for us tonight as I commentate the entire game.
All right, there you go. Puck drop.
All right. Oh, damn, I still got to download that Dodger game and get that No Nuts compilation.
Well, since I'm going to just be monitoring the chat, I guess I can work on the compilation of my jokes on the previous stream.
No. All right, we're underway here tonight. Brett Howden in the place of Jack Eichel jumps up in the center line again with Ivan Barbashev and Mark Stone. Don't know why Eichel is out. All right. Here we go. Last 3 games decided late for the Golden Knights. 1 in overtime, 1 in a shootout, and 1 late from Olofsson. Golden Knights lost their other game against Colorado. All right, it's behind the Seattle net. Jared McCann stick handles it into the Vegas zone. Shot blocked by Zach Whitecloud. It's loose for Tomas Hertl, who is back. I forgot to say that. That's a big piece. He had 11 goals in his last 15 when he left the game due to injury. Montour up the wall. Evan Montour. And it's ahead of McCann. He tips it in. Zach Whitecloud trying to get it. He'll start it out. Brandon Saad on the short feed. Whitecloud will rip it down the boards. Evans back on it for Seattle now. Jared McCann will take it out. And it goes through center. Paco will gain through center. It'll go around the boards. It's the finale of a 5-game road trip for Seattle. Yes.
So if we lose, we will be 8-11. We will be 8-11. We will be the same size as Braille paper.
You know. Oh my God! Let me commentate. Yeehaw! Woohoo! 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 Okay. I'm gonna braille over that and pretend like that didn't happen. All right, out high shot from the front, and that's tipped wide. If it's across to Mahara, his shot blocked to the far corner. Mark puts it deep. Ryan Witherton gets it low to high. You let me commentate. Oh, my eyes, I'm crying. Isn't that also a regular paper?
No, true.
Kraken having a better start this period so far. At center, Nick Raw, Tanner Pearson, Noah Hannafin. Hannafin back into the middle, blocked by Ken Studd. Pass picked up by Whitecloud. Raw on the move with Pearson and Colasar and Whitecloud trailing. Colasar's shot is blocked by Adam Larson. Jaden Schwartz will settle it down. And Dunn's pass misses just about, just everybody, and that's an icing on Seattle. 4 minutes into the game. Some promising rushes for Vegas, but no pucks on goal at all. No shots on goal.
Still no chats.
All right. Ben Hutton, wrist shot, blocked down low. Howden trying to get there. Backhand, and he couldn't get across. And the puck back to the Vegas zone for Ben Hutton. Ben Hutton missed 4 months, just about. Most of that just because of the extra defenseman. Mark Stone up ice. Now to Ivan Barbashev. And the core jumps on the Loose puck. All right. Ben Hutton, a late addition to the lineup. No Nuts finally texted me back. He said he could talk tonight or tomorrow. Off the draw, Shea Theodore moving it into the middle. Saad couldn't handle the pass from Dorofeev. Golden Knights had a lot of success against Utah, 11-2-1 all time, including 6-1 at T-Mobile Arena. Against Seattle. McCann down low. All right. 2 more hockey games to go in the regular season, Noskowski. Well, for us.
No, this and the Tuesday one is the last one.
Well, Saturday they're also playing.
I'm not streaming that.
No, that's what I'm saying. These are our last 2 games today and Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, actually, today and Wednesday. Actually, never mind.
Wait, is the Golden Knights on Wednesday or Tuesday?
Wednesday.
Okay.
16th.
All right. Puck loose. Hannafin trying to get it to Holtz. Josh Mahura is there, and now Hannafin will go back inside the Vegas zone. Steering it away. God damn, why am I tired all of a sudden? I wasn't like this before. Paco sends it across. All right. Paco in deep. Tanner Pearson drops it back to Whitecloud, up ahead, out of the reach of Raw. Paco, Mahura, and Paco on the wall. Mahura with a wrist shot save, made Hill. Rebound in the slot. And holds to the boards. He'll jam it out. I can hear your jaws.
It's
your
voiceover.
And that's taken out of the corner by Whitecloud by Mark Stone up ice. And he'll feed it into the Seattle end. Oh my god.
Barbashev scored.
Oh, thanks. I'll call it.
By the way, they're not playing in Seattle. They're playing in Vegas.
I know. All right, here we go. That's a shot. That's missed. Asamad, he's not happy about that. Had some room on Hill's glove side. Howden leads the Golden Knights on the move, driving wide center. Barbashev scores! Ivan Barbashev will bury it for his 22nd of the year. Vegas now takes the lead 1-0.
Yay.
Yeehaw! Don't ruin it.
Sorry, I'm not really paying attention.
Oh, okay. Even though I pay attention with Real Madrid.
I'm editing.
Oh.
Like I'm watching the game, but I'm also editing. So.
All right, Golden Knights grab the 1-0 lead. Ivan Barbashev had a goal in Vancouver earlier in the week. Was his first in 9 games that night. And it's another one tonight. Hertl, Sonendorf, Fev up front. Tomas Hertl goes along the wall, trying to feed it out to the point. Theodore around. Dorofeev holds, shoots. Oh, that may have gotten the short side of the post. Puck loose to Jaden Schwartz, sorry. Brandon Montour will steer it back for Evans. Now Montour will go up ice for Seattle. He has career high 17 goals this year. Puck loose to Hertl. And he will feed it to the Seattle end. And McCann will race back. 30 goal mark for the third time in his career at center ice. McCann just sitting at 21 goals, leading the Seattle Kraken. Smith will take it in. Dunn chased down by Holtz. White Cloud will try and pitch in there. And Hertl will get it for Seattle. I love that I can hear your voiceover. I can almost hear the words. Veneers pressured by Raw. Dunn will feed it around. And Adam Larson lobs it out. Loose puck to Veneers. Baco walking in and a save. Hill. Really good look for Capo Paco. Puck loose to Raw, and now Pearson starts it out. Makes his way down the wing, driving wide, and he centers it just a little bit away from Colasar. Korzak down in deep. He'll pull up, throws it towards the net, turned away by Decord. Out in a wrist shot, that's off the mark. And Dunn settles it for Seattle. Both teams having a change up front. Change is happening. Jordan Everly up through center ice. He'll drop it back to Schwartz. Stone on the back check. And Shanwood Stevenson wide. And now pass intercepted by Ivan Barbashev. 3-on-3. Here come the Golden Knights. Stone into the zone. Trying to feed it towards Howden. But it's moved the other way. And Everly. Now Schwartz. Shot misses the net. Montour keeps it alive. Everly in deep. Schwartz works it out top. Montour lets it rip, and that's a glove saved Hill. And he holds. Already halfway through the first period, Oscar. Any chats? Or do you need me to look? All right, I don't hear Oscar. So... let me see where Oscar is. Okay, so Oscar is muted. So let me check for chats. Ah.
Valverde.
Okay, now I can hear you. His name is Val Green. Get it?
Oh.
Get it? Oh. Yeehaw! Oh boy.
Honestly, I don't know what to say. Honestly.
Green. Yeehaw! That's another short.
What the heck?
That's another short. That was from the other day. A guy named Val Green was scoring or playing. Can't believe that's his actual name, Val Green. Anyway.
You're so stupid.
Yeehaw! What did the cowboy say to his daughter?
What?
Meehaw!
Oh, yeah, you already said that joke, though.
Yeah.
Eh.
Did I tell you the joke about the cowboy and the Mexican arguing at a bar?
Yes.
All right, here we go. 49th start of the season for Aiden Hill this season, continuing to build a career high. Health for him was his #1 goal this year. Up ice. Kesaba trying to get by Korzak, but he rises up to the back glass, puck up the boards and out. Or actually up the glass and out. And Adam Larson back in his own end. Kings up 1 in their game against Anaheim. Regulation lost by the Kings, and a Golden Knights win wraps up the division.
By the way, Jason, not our best night. We only have 8 people watching.
Yeah, I know. I wonder what it's like on YouTube.
Probably 0 and 0.
Probably. Kurakovsky into the zone, and McCann swats it the other way, and then icing on the Golden Knights. Yeah, I figured with baseball we would have a lot more for sure. 3 games to go after tonight. And then on Saturday they have a home game against Nashville. And then they have the Kings and I forget who. Jonathan Marshall. Oh, I wish we would stream Saturday. Jonathan Marshall will be back. Here's Raw to steer it out. Dunn gives chase. Colasar with the body. Puck by Veneers. He feeds it up ahead. And I can't tell who that is. And that feed's taken away by Pearson. Paco drops it. Paco down low. Shot. Save made Hill. Good stop by Hill there. Swatting it away with a glove. Wow. Hannafin to the red line. He runs it in. Puck around the boards. And Chandler Stevenson moves it out. Former Golden Knight. Eberle shoved down by Whitecloud. Pass to Barbashev. Now Howden. Out high. Hannafin has room. Walks in. Shot and a glove save to Core. Got a good look at the wrist shot from Noah Hannafin. 7:18 to go in the first period. Good saves by Aiden Hill. He's been sharp in the first period. All right. Let me check.
No check. No.
Okay.
Kings score.
They're up 1-0.
Kings score. 1-0.
Yep, on Anaheim.
They're playing the Ducks, so that's honestly gonna be a win.
But if they lose, however, and we win, the Golden Knights wrap up the division.
No. You need to get that?
No. I'll just check.
Still no one. Jason, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just texting.
Oh. Around the boards, Woods.
Huh?
I'm commentating since you're not doing it.
Oh.
Schwartz,
All right, here we go.
Everly. Okay. Oh, Chandler
All right.
Stevenson is back in Vegas.
Yep. All right, this will be one-handed up the boards. Chandler Stevenson at center. Alexiak will gain the Vegas line. He'll backhand it around the board. Schwartz, Jordan Everly, he missed 3 months earlier in the year. Had an injury. Into the zone comes Schwartz and Everly. Everly down low, feeds it across to the slot, low slot. Stevenson will pick it up. Everly works it loose. To the point, Alexiak can't handle it. John Hayden will regroup for Seattle, and he'll play it in. Hannafin will track it down. Tomas Hertl along the wall. A high flip taken away by Mahura. Golden Knights and Alexander Holtz on the Victor Olofsson spot. Carlson, Smith, Holtz, Smith, Carlson in the corner. Howden plays it up the wall.
Jesus Christ! It's like the first half of the period, they didn't get enough commercial breaks, so now they're setting it to commercial again. Damn.
What? All right. Hutton a long wrist shot, turned away by the cord. Holtz saved by Larson, and that's a save. Decor. Riley Smith trying to get a good look. Why are they going to commercial again? Okay. I guess.
Still 8 people watching and no comments.
And those are probably on Twitter.
Honestly, Jason, I think that you should just discontinue Twitter. Like, next season, don't put your Twitter on the hockey streams, because...
Well, that one would get no views at all. Because there's been times where I get like 6 views, maybe 1 view on YouTube, and like 20 on Twitter.
Yeah, but then it archives within a day, so it's not really worth it.
Actually, no, I can still watch them.
Let me see. Let me see if I can still see mine.
All right, here we go. Good night, playing the Kraken. All right. Theodore will get his way in with a backhand, and it misses the net. McNabb will throw it on goal. That's turned a while by the cord, and that's it. Over the glass. Out of play. John Bon Jovi is at T-Mobile Arena. I love Bon Jovi. Yeehaw. Just over 5 minutes to go in the first period. Barbershev's pass, that's taken away. And up ice is right. Lead pass. McCann has the step. Oh, it's turned away by Hill. Theodore around the board. Stone feeds it out. Recovered by Theodore. It angles off the play.
I wonder if you were to do Twitter Spaces, if people would actually participate in that way.
I don't know what that is.
Or X Spaces. So basically, what it is you basically, it's kind of like a broadcast that you have to broadcast on Twitter, on X, and then people will notice, oh, he's live, and oh, I can participate, and then the people would basically like, you can authorize people to mute themselves or unmute yourselves, and you can say, okay, what are your thoughts on this game, and then they'll give you their thoughts.
I don't know how to do that.
Here, I'll look into it. But I think you have to be specifically like on X or Twitter.
Oh yeah, we're not.
But it's something to think about, honestly. It's something to think about, honestly. Like, maybe do a trial run one of these days for like, I don't know, for like maybe 30 minutes.
All right, this is dumped in from center. Oh. Dorofeyev, his wrist shot, it goes over the boards and out.
Oh, okay. Right. So where you go to where it says create a post, you go down and you're going to click on options to stream, and then there are two options. Start a space, start a live stream.
Yeah. I don't know how that would. I would have to. Damn. I don't know. Nick Hague was supposed to be in the lineup tonight, like late scratch, putting Ben Hutton in. Alexiak's wrist shot, that's blocked. Raw on the boards. He's trying to get loose, trying to spin loose. Theodore will feed it off to Braden McNabb, but it rolls off his stick right through the crease. Eberle in deep. And now Shea Theodore will retrieve it. Lead pass too far ahead to Raw. And there's an icing on Vegas.
It's something to think about to do. Yeah. Like if you want to increase like your followers on Twitter and see if that goes.
Mm-hmm.
And that in essence will also grow your stuff on YouTube. And then TikTok, if you can go live on, if we can figure that out.
Fuck. Go live from the iPad with the wireless mic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Smith feeds it on the wall. Lead to Smith. He'll work it out high. Korzak. Poked away by Winterton. Korzak feeds it into the middle to Holtz. And now there's Smith. He runs it in deep. The core high up the glass, held it by Korzak. Holtz walks it off the boards, passes it in the middle, taken away by Dunn. And now Seattle's on the move. Winterton down the wall. Wrist shot blocked by Korzak. Holtz goes up ahead for Carlson. Alone on the rush. Teammates will change behind him. Give him a little bit of time. Buy him a little bit. Finds Hannafin. Snaps it around the boards. White Cloud pinching in. Nisama on the move. Hannafin down the boards. He catches up. Asama throws it on net. And Wright moves it in. And he works it to the point to Montour. Across to Evans. Kurkovsky comes by. Pass blocked by Stone. Wright puts it off the outside of the pipe. Montour's pass for Evans, taken away by Stone. Stone, Howden, Barbashev through center. Howden is taken down. And they will play on.
The fans are not happy about that.
No, they're not.
By the way, 1 minute to go in the period. Dang, that's the fastest first period I've ever witnessed.
Wow.
Actually, let me check that, because I remember one time it was a game that I commentated the entire first period, and it was at the at the break within like 30 minutes of the stream. I'm like, damn.
Jeez. All right, 1 minute to go in the first period. Paco digs it out. Lead pass out of the reach of Veneers. Ben Hutton goes across to Korzak. Sod gains the line. Pass out of the reach of your fan. Mahuro cut off by Hertl. Hertl will keep it alive on the inboards. Little give and go to Sod. Trying to find an open teammate. Here's Howden with a long drive. Save the cord. It's poked away by Sod, by Veneers from Sod. Hertl behind the net.
40 minutes, okay.
Dorofeyev, the shot. Evans is shaken up. Howden at the line. 10 seconds. The clock running. Hutton looking, misses short side. And the puck jumps the glass. Great pressure by the Golden Knights late in the period.
All right. All right. I'm going to go do my nap.
All right. Oh, shit. Let me do this. Let's go YouTube. All right. We are going to go on our period break. Let's close this here. And we will see you guys when we come back. All right, all right, all right. Welcome, 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 all of you. Let me check the chat. All right, no one in the chat. Welcome back. Golden Knights doing really well. I'm happy with their game. Oh, let me put this back up. I can't hear the music. Let me just put this up. I don't hear Oscar. Hold on. Oscar, are you here? No, not yet. All right, Oscar's not here yet. We are back. So here we go. All right. Ivan Barbashev was the only goal in the first period. And Jack Eichel is still out of the lineup. Tomas Hertl is back in the lineup. Ben Hutton still in for Nick Hague. Eichel still out. Game number 40 for the Golden Knights. And yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Press the post notification bell on both of our channels so you don't miss another one of these streams or any of the content we do. Videos, clips, shorts, community posts, and streams. And then also follow us on PayPal at JSports. Follow us on TikTok, like it's Venmo or something. Follow us on TikTok at JSports58 at RTS with Oscar Montiel. We are getting, well, actually, it's been puck drop, so we're just going to wait until they come back into play. Seattle is out of the playoffs. Golden Knights will play Nashville on Saturday. Golden Knights, if they win today in regulation and the Kings lose in regulation, then Golden Knights will wrap up the division. Stone feeds it up to the blue line. Adam Larson will play it out. He's played in 339 out of 340 for Seattle, including the playoffs all time in his 4 years with the team. Stone feeds it on net. Kicked up by DeCord, one had swapped by Barbashev, squeezed by DeCord too as well. All right.
No chats, by the way.
Huh?
Still no chats, by the way.
Yeah, I checked. What happened? You woke up late?
I was posting.
Ah, okay. I was like, oh, is Oscar still sleeping? All right. Here we go. Evans up ice. Wrist shot blocked away by Hannafin. Puck loose. And it goes, oh, cool, to the corner. Picked up by Wright McCann. A long wrist shot. Tipped wide. And Burakovsky takes it up ice, and there's a whistle. I have got a headache. I don't know why, but I have a headache. All right. Waiting for puck drop again. All right. Puck has dropped. All right. And puck is out of play. Jesus. Game number 79 for the Golden Knights. 80, 81, and 82 coming up. Damn, I can't believe we're at 79, Oscar. I can't believe we're at 79.
Damn.
All right, Dorofeyev will get his way through. Backhand miss. So, Oscar, the Wild and the Blues are all even at 93 points. In order to decide the wild card spot, right, because they're the ones vying for it, if it ends in a tiebreaker, they decide the winner by regulation wins. All right. Back pass for Potko. Misses the net. Now Beniers drops it off for Potko. Trying to go through Carlson. Puck loose up high. Save made, and it may have hit the post. And a high stick on the puck. The Kraken really close to tying this game. The Golden Knights have to take care of that interior high slot area. Goes through Carlson, has it, pokes it free, holds, doesn't win the battle. Beniers gets 2 shots, first the save, and then off the iron is the second one. The second shot. Oh, that went off the stick of Korczak and up and off the crossbar. That was a really close goal right there. That was really close to tying the game. All right, Caden Korczak, lead pass to Howden, driving wide, pulls up, backhands it in deep. All right, puck around the boards, and Hayden up ahead to Asama. And now to the Vegas line. Good hit by Korczak there. Barbashev, Hertl pressuring him. And Krakow able to play it to Barbashev, lead pass, tipped away at center. And Stone will flip it to the Seattle line. Don't know why. And this will be icing on the Kraken. Just about 3 minutes gone in the second period. I hope Naim doesn't want to talk tonight because, boy, I'm tired.
I thought it was tomorrow or Friday.
No, he said tonight or tomorrow.
We'll just give him a call tomorrow then.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying if he doesn't call me.
Knowing him, he probably won't call you.
Probably. Although sometimes he calls at the most inopportune moments. All right. He'll work it out to the point to Theodore, rotates
What
it
inopportune moments? You have no life. So you have a lot of opportunities.
No, I actually don't. Because he'll call like if I'm streaming, if I'm editing videos, if I'm doing a project for one of my friends for the technology thing. Like, he'll always do it at that point. Or I'm at a family gathering.
If you're editing videos, just take a pause for the cause. What?
I guess. Oh boy. Alexa, LA Kings score.
With 17 minutes, 18 seconds left in the second period, the Los Angeles Kings are beating the Anaheim Ducks 2-1.
Oh, 2-1. Oh. 17 minutes. Okay. So 3 minutes gone in the second period there too. So we'll know if the Kings win right after this. All right, Hannafin's wrist shot up and over the net. Carlson into the corner. Lost it on the stick handle. Dunn has it on the boards, and it's Smith couldn't keep it in, and it's offside on the Golden Knights.
For the 3 games that we're going to stream for the Golden Knights, so...
Yeah, I know. Damn, dude. It's like the puck keeps going out of play. It's crazy. Into the zone comes Dorothea. Oh, knocked down by Carlson. Well, he flung it on net. No Victor Olofsson in the lineup tonight due to illness. Dorothea's shot snuffed out by the cord. Dorothea with a good chance. God damn. Dude, it's like the puck keeps going out of play. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
All right. Golden Knights will control the draw. McNabb straight away with a wrist shot. And a routine glove save for Decord. Golden Knights control the draw. McNabb again to Theodore. And he's trying to shake loose. Walks the line. Wrist shot blocked in front. Howden and Wright. We're trying to get in the slot there. Riker Evans trying to track it down. Oh, Kraken have 45 goals from their defensive core this year. Third most in the league. Puck loose at center to Shane Wright. Gains the blue line. Dishing it up for Burakovsky, driving into the net, and Hill gets a piece of it in the glove. Burakovsky across from Decord, cutting in deep. Behind the cage, feeds it up high to McCann. Burakovsky covers to Montour on the point. Montour to Burakovsky. Holding back to the blue line, drops it for Montour. Throws it towards the net. Theodore tips it up ahead to Howden, and the Golden Knights out of the zone. Stone to Barbashev. Gets it to the high slot. And it's tipped wide by Evans. Hutton at the point. Korzak along. Wrist shot is blocked, and Wright starts it out. Jams it out for the Kraken. Picked up by Korzak to Raw. Passed into the middle. Deflected away from both Colasar and Pearson. Evans behind the net. Taking it around for Jaden Schwartz. Top goal scorer for the Kraken. 24 this year. 6th time he's hit the 20-goal mark. And now Raw 3-on-3. Here come the Golden Knights. Colasar. Raw in deep. He'll fend off Evans. And he'll take it away on the board. Schwartz plays it out.
That one's commercial.
All right. And puck sent all the way down. No Hannafin with some speed up ice. Pass off the mark. Picked up by Karko. Right back come the Kraken. Holman's wrist shot, and that's gloved by Hill, and he holds, and we go to commercial break. Just over 6 minutes have gone in the second period. Goodness gracious. 1-0. Oscar, real quick, I'm gonna go get some ice too. I can get some sodas to stay awake.
Oh well.
So if I'm not back, if you could commentate for a little bit. If I'm not back, I'll try and make it quick. Oh, I just farted. Enjoy. Oh.
By the way, ESPN has something called Sunday Night Baseball. Okay. Hopefully they don't get in trouble for trying to copy Sunday Night Football. Okay. All right. A little over over 14 minutes to... Well, a little under 14 minutes to go. All right, tips it wide. Puck going deep. White Cloud and got hit in the face there. So plays with Sod. Sod knifing his way through, and the core got a piece of it, and it's high stick. Good speed by Brandon Sod to create space there. Alright. Alright. They're not commentating here. And here's juicing out to Kanara. Like Zach in his own end. Snapped it across, picked up by Hertl. Dorotiev gains the line. Going back to the corner. Hennepin trying to force the issue deep. Here's Hertl too. Hertl feeds it in front. And it's off the stick of Dorotiev. And it might have skipped on him. White Cloud snaps it up ahead. Dorotiev runs it in the... Oh, Olsen. Alexiak.
Wow. My soda just exploded on me.
Oh.
I'm all wet. I'm the Coke man. Wet from an exploded soda. Oh boy. Wow. These are clean too.
Well, you can commentate because you're going to have to play for a little bit.
All right. Damn it. It's practically frozen. Barely any soda poured from that. All right, here we go.
2-0. Carlson.
All right. Thanks for giving it away. All right, jam in neutral zone. Smith will pull it loose. Holtz backhands it in. Evans will play it in the front. Holtz trying to feed it towards Smith. And Everly swings it out. Stevenson taken away at the line. Smith on the move for the VGK, driving wide off to Carlson, and he scores! William Carlson from Riley Smith. There you go. 2-0 Golden Knights. Yeehaw! Supporting Carlson in transition. McNabb. Carlson's there for support. He gets the puck for McNabb. And then there's Smith. There's space for Smith to skate in. And then he gets it to Carlson, and Carlson goes over the left shoulder and glove side on Decord. So it looks like McNabb and Smith will get the assist. On ESPN, it just shows Smith. And VGK have upped their lead. They play Dancing Queen when William Carlson scores. Is he Swedish? And ABBA's Swedish.
Yeah, that's funny.
I was like, why do they always play Dancing Queen? Oh, it's...
They can't play any other ABBA song. Like,
well, that's like a known, like, You play that anywhere. No, Dancing Queen.
There are a bunch of ABBA songs that are well known.
Oh yeah, Mamma Mia, Chiquitita, Knowing Me, Knowing You, Thank You for the Music, Waterloo, Fernando. Yeah, but if you play Fernando, they're gonna be like, play Waterloo. They'll know it, but not as well as Dancing Queen. Dancing Queen's like everywhere.
That is true.
All right, Vince Dunn up through center ice. Howden gains the line. Driving wide. Burakovsky's trying to keep it moving. Looking to do so. Down out top. Here's Larson. Here's McCann. Wrist shot blocked away by Raw. Seattle went up 4-0 in less than 21 minutes in the game. Actually, they went down. And then they went up 7-0 on the way to 2. All right, Raw to Pearson. That's a cutaway, not clean. And here's Larson. And Zach Whitecloud with some time to the red line. He'll scale it in around the boards. Montour will pick it up. I am very cold and wet from the soda. My underwear should be wet. Let me see. No, it's just a little damp. Okay. I just did that. All right. Anyway. Dorofeyev racing down the way and wrist shot. And that was blocked. And now that's passed out of the reach of Kako and an icing on Seattle. Past the halfway point of the game. VGK on the way to the playoff for the 7th time in 8 years.
By the way, when they do these little QR codes, I'm like, dang, it really sucks for us because we can't get those fast enough.
Yeah, I know. Unless we like scan the screen, with our phones, with the camera.
Are you gonna try to go to a playoff game this year?
If they're not too expensive.
You'll be fine.
You want me to stay for the trip?
Jason, It's inevitable that you're gonna fall to GSS at some point.
At some point.
And plus, you can just go to a game for the hell of it.
Well, yeah.
And not spend any money. Like literally, that's what Kyle and I did. We literally just went to the game. We didn't even spend money at the stadium.
Hopefully, I can eat here if I know I'm going and it's not a last minute thing like last time. I can eat here, and then just buy drinks over there.
$30 drinks though? Damn.
No, just regular like fountain drinks. Those are like $10.
Oh.
$7-10.
The good news is that when I go to El Salvador in July, that's it. I'm done. I'm not going to El Salvador again this year.
Ah.
So if people ask me to go in December, I'm like,
Why wouldn't you want to go in December?
Football season.
Oh my! But you can watch with your VPN.
Assuming it works.
Okay, so if it works this time, you gotta go in December.
We wouldn't be able to stream as much.
You can get on StreamYard. You're fine.
The Wi-Fi is crappy.
Oh. Wait, but if you're on a VPN, can't you be back home?
No, not with the VPN that I'm using. That's more for that. The VPN that I'm using is more for like streaming apps, not for.
And now we got some fighting going on.
They went to commercial.
Orzak and Winterton getting down. All right, so it's 2-0 VGK. And we're just over halfway through the second period.
I'm sorry, but Indeed.com is trash.
No, I mean, you find some real jobs there.
Yeah, but not for us blind bitches.
Well, if you don't focus on the fact that you're blind, I mean, they don't know you're blind until they meet you.
Dude, I tried applying on Indeed and gotten jack shit.
I've gotten some interviews, just never gotten past that.
That's as far as you've gotten.
Yeah.
Have you tried it? Have you tried applying for seeing if your Apple Store is hiring?
The way you apply for Apple, like I had to submit my resume on the Apple careers thing, and I'm just sitting and waiting until they're like. That's how it works.
Until there are openings.
Mm-hmm.
Which you might get notifications in September, October, because those are the seasons that they specifically start looking for people.
What happened to you? Because you had like 2 interviews.
I didn't get past the second interview.
Wow. Damn, I wasted a lot of soda. It's all on my desk, on my shorts.
That's why I just opened up the soda in a sink.
I didn't know it was gonna be that frozen. You hear that? That's frozen Coke.
Oh, Jason, if you knew it was gonna be frozen, you knew it was. I could have told you, hey, dude, it's gonna explode.
I didn't know it was gonna be frozen.
Usually, you can tell when a soda is frozen.
No, it felt just like a regular can that I've been drinking.
By the way, the playoffs begin next week
Saturday.
on the 19th.
Yep. It's a Saturday.
Ooh, Jason.
What?
I may or may not be available to help you out with those streams.
Fuck, come on, Husky. I can see if Aaron can join.
I don't think so because he's gonna be watching a wrestling thing.
A what?
A wrestling thing.
He can watch both.
Yeah, but he does a podcast with Daniel Solomon, so
That's not successful.
I don't think it's Daniel Solomon who hosts it though. I think it's with someone else. I'm not really sure.
All right, battle down low. It's taken away by Montour. He runs it out. And here we go. Golden Knights had a victory against Seattle 6-1 earlier in the year. Jeez. They had a 6-2 victory around Christmas time. Man. Eberle into the zone. White Cloud able to get him out of the way. Stevenson gets him out a little further. Schwartz's pass misses Stevenson and Larson. All All right, Larson will be on it for Seattle. And Hertl, Sod, and Dorfe, a fresh line over the boards for Vegas. Hannafin will give chase ahead of Winterton. Winterton. Here's Sod. Sod for Hayden. And looks
by
like.
the way, aren't you going to be busy on 420 anyway?
Why would I be busy on 420?
Because it's 420.
No, I don't participate in that. Oh, jeez. All right, Dorfeev with a steal. Pass for Mesama.
Well, that's the first time.
Her the other way. Chance. Oh, here's a big save by Hill. John Hayden with the best look this period for Seattle. What?
That's the first time I've heard that one.
Yeah.
Wow, you really retired.
No, I still get high sometimes. Mahura will bank it up ahead to right. And now Mahura will snap it in.
When was the last time you got high, though?
A couple months ago. Actually, it might have been a month. It was in March when my mommy was gone with Emily. All right, McCann jumping in deep. Oh, God. Maybe a Tuesday night. My grandma was around.
I knew you got drunk. You got high, too?
Yep. But not in the same night. It was like the week after we ran out of alcohol, I got high.
That bored, huh?
Yep. Yeah, well, it was also because we ran out of alcohol, so I was like, well.
What was it, chocolate bars, I assume?
Huh?
Chocolate bars, I assume?
No, gummies.
Oh yeah, I think you did tell me this. Yeah, no, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah. Had some gummies. They were damn good, actually.
Okay, Jason, this one. Where's somebody?
Why is it that I put in my intro, I work for Symmetry, and they're giving me shit
Hold
that
on,
Symmetry...
hold on.
Okay, I don't know what Oscar's doing.
Hold on. We got comments.
Oh boy, here we go.
He says, "Hey, what's up? What's going on tonight?" Or
who's that?
I think it's the person that was the.
Is it Jesus or is it the GW? Is it K182 Lemon Kitchen?
Yeah, the person that was a Canucks fan.
It starts with a V, right? Oh. Well, hey,
we're streaming the Golden Knights
and the Kraken. And I think your name is Vid Jesus. I can't pronounce your name correctly. You were on that other stream, Timmy, whatever his name is. He was streaming the Golden Knights and Avalanche game. You were there. I was also chatting in that stream. So good to see you again. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate you. All right, it's in the corner. Brandon Montour, Tanner Pearson behind the net. The pass is blocked. Puck loose. And Tobin give it away to Pearson. Long wrist shot knocked down by Decord. He's going to move it out himself. Ben Hutton will throw it right back in. Montour lead pass to Kotko. Trying to get behind. I can't tell who that is. And now they'll move it up the boards to Raw. And Kolasar sending it in. And now he'll head for a change. And now Bruce Cassidy sending some fresh bodies onto the ice. Larson will wind it in from center. And White Cloud will go into the lead pass to to Riley Smith. Smith walks in, and I think he's got a broken stick. Holt swings it again. Round to Smith, trying to feed Carlson, but it gets stuck in the boards. Whitecloud a chance, and blocked out of play by Schwartz.
6.
Right, keep an eye on the chat, Oscar.
Yeah.
You know what I noticed about Coke when it's frozen? It tastes sweeter.
Sometimes it loses its flavor.
Sometimes, but this one actually tastes really, really sweet. Oh. I just took sugar. All right, here we go.
Wow,
McCann puts it up the corner. Dunn rips it up the board.
420. That's very interesting.
All right, seeing on Seattle. Inside 3 minutes to go in the second period. Damn, this period's going right quick, Oscar.
You didn't even do it in high school?
Huh?
You didn't even do it in high school?
What?
420?
No, high school, I didn't really do any of that.
2 to 1.
Oh. Way to spoil it. Here we go. McCann. Backhands it down. Hill. Eberle racing in to get it. Schwartz. Blocked by Whitecloud. Larson lets it rip. And score. Tipped. Jordan Eberle jams it in for Seattle. He's made it a 1-goal game late in the second period. Wow. They outskate the icing. Eberle did well. It was on the goal line. Nice play from the point. Whitecloud out to the point. Little shot pass. Eberle driving the far post. Goes off the post. And then Eberle and Hannafin go crashing to the area behind Hill. Oh, wait a minute. Looks like McCann pushed it. And yes, ESPN is going to give it to Jared McCann because it looks like he pushed it in. So Seattle's on the board and McCann will get his 22nd. Went off of Eberle's skate. A backhand here from Howden and it's gloved. They're trying to make so I guess they were trying to make sure it was a good goal. So McCann sweeps it in. Hey, they're playing a good song, Oscar. Linkin Park.
Los Angeles Kings score.
Same other things I said before.
Okay, the Kings won that 3 to 1. Jason.
Go to Knights. What?
The Kings are winning 3 to 1.
Okay, so Golden Knights have to do a little bit more work. All right, Howden tips it in. Beniers feeds it along the boards. Howden pitching in. Puck cleared by Kakko. And Mark Stone will go back ahead of Beniers to play. Moves it off for Howden. I said Paco in the first period. My mistake. Golden Knights push it up ice. Barbashev trying to get with Korzak, and he hooks it wide. And a bouncing puck into the Vegas zone. And Tolan, I think it is. Now Howden to the corner to work it for Shea Theodore. And Theodore will start it out. Dorofeev into the offensive end. And now
4 minutes to go.
Here's Evans on a one-on-one. Still jamming away in deep. Hertl and Hayden there. Hertl will fling it out to the point. McNabb. Theodore one-hands it down a little bit further. Saad keeps it moving. Dorofeev taken down by Winterton. No calls tonight from the refs. Wow. I guess no power plays tonight. All right. Asamon driving wide. Hill makes the save. minute to go in the second period. And we still have yet to have a penalty.
FaceTime is launched in the background.
They can go to voicemail. I don't know who that is. All right, that's the pass to Colasar. They'll
What should be
get
a client?
hands. Huh?
What should be a client?
No, I saved those numbers.
No. Well, that's the end of the period. Good night.
All right, Oscar's gonna go take his nap. I'll check the comments.
No, there's no other comments.
All right, we will be right back. We're gonna go take our break. Why aren't my headphones connecting? Hold on a quick second. We're gonna go take our break for the second period intermission, and we will be back in the third. The Golden Knights are leading 2-1. Kings lead 4-1 against the Ducks. Didn't give up much in the second period. Only 5 shots for Seattle. Vegas had the better of the chances. They have the 1-goal lead. They have 20 minutes coming up. And we'll see what happens in the second period or in the third period. All right. We'll be right back. All right. We're back. Thank you so much to all of you. Wow, quite a bit. Okay. All right. But Jesus has not replied to our things. Well, we didn't really ask her a question, so probably or her a question. So my bad. We are back. So do your thing, subscribe, comment, share, press the notification bell, like us. Definitely give us a like. If you give each of us a like on our channels, mainly me, just give me the likes. We're fine. Oscar doesn't need them. We actually go up in the algorithm. I'm sure you guys know that. I just gotta say it. It's free, real simple. It's that little red button, that big red button right there. So, yeah. All right. Golden Knights had good rush chances, had good attacks. They built a 2-0 lead, and then Seattle came on and added a goal late in the second period. I think it was just a little bit of a mistake on the Golden Knights defense. Jared McCann.
Can you hear me?
Swiped it in to make sure it was a good
Jason,
goal.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, my volume is all the way down. Why is my volume all the way down? Hold on a second. That's weird. All right. I can hear you now. All right. Dunn uses the glass to clear. Puck in the neutral zone. Everly gains the line. He funnels it in deep. And that's held in by Dunn. Everly on the loose puck. Good read by McNabb. Tips it away before it reaches Jaden Schwartz. Good smart play by McNabb there. Good defensive stick there. That evacuation tactic. Puck loose on the near boards. Thawed with the steal. Dorofeyev out high. Lets it rip. Blocked wide by Evans. Now Saad throws it on net. A very good save by Decord. And now here's Hertl. And that one goes wide. Wow. Good chances for the Golden Knights on this shift here on the Saad line. Sent in by Wright. They're picking up right where they left off here when Hertl left. Carlson will tip it for Holtz. Gains the Seattle line. Shot and blocked out of play. For a whistle.
Wow, the first penalty of the game is coming.
Wow, finally, right? Jeez. Couple calls that I would have made.
Power play for the Kraken.
Yay. Couple of calls I would have made against the Kraken there in the first and second period. Or Fayev going down, others going down. Carlson wins it. And as Oscar said, first penalty of the game comes in the third period against Vegas. It comes to Alexander Holtz. And it's a hooking penalty, 2-minute minor. So 2 minutes for hooking for Alexander Holtz.
It was almost a shorthanded goal right there.
Yeah. All right. What's this song? Oh. All right. Here we go. Golden Knights on the penalty kill. Carlson had the shorty in Colorado on Tuesday. Mears into the corner, banks it out to Everly, and he'll work it to Kako. Stevenson out high. Down low, Everly, back to Stevenson again. Montour, a couple steps ahead to his right. Veneers to Montour. Montour will zip it down to Stevenson. He'll take it in behind the net. And now Veneers, Montour lets it rip. It's the net. McNabb able to
Man,
it.
that was a quick power play. There's like 45 seconds left.
Wow. All right. And now White Cloud will flip it all the way down the ice. Stone and Howden with White Cloud and Hannafin on the penalty kill now. Changes up for Bruce Cassidy. 45 seconds to go on the power play. Burakovsky reaches in. Shane Wright leads Seattle with 7 power play goals this year. Done. Down to Burakovsky. And Schwartz quick backhand is denied by Hill. Burakovsky pass went through Howden. Hayden to Dunn around McCann. And now Dunn a wrist shot. Saved Hill. Oh. And he reaches wide to cover it. Woo! Good job by Aiden Hill.
Oh, nice power play kill. Or penalty kill. Nice.
Yep. He sweeps it back under Aiden Hill. He goes to the left. He comes back to his right to make the save. Him and White Cloud will protect the puck. They kind of box it out. And there you go. Hannafin helps to cover. And the Golden Knights are out of the woods now. Holt's penalty up, and he's out of the box. Seattle with 2 shots on the power play. Andrei Burakovsky busting in, pulls up along the wall. Dorofeyev on the coverage. In the middle, Howden reaches in to poke it away. Brandon Saad on the move. Saad will drive wide on Dunn. Centered it, and Dorofeyev fanned on the wrist shot. Tough angle there. Right back up ice for Seattle. Not for long, and Hutton blocked it. Held in. McCann drives to the corner. And pass intercepted by Hertl. Feeds it in up ahead to Dorofeyev, I think. He sends it in. Adam Larson resets for the Kraken. Winterton will deflect it in. And Hutton around the boards. Keegan Colasar will start it out. He'll gain the blue line and he'll backhand it in. Picks off Decor to the clearing attempt. Colasar to White Cloud across the line. Hannafin. Shot blocked by Winterton. And Haysama gloves it and he skates it across to Hayden. And it's around the corner into the boards. Alexiak pitching in to keep it in for Seattle. Hayden will turn to the boards. Haysama, Hannafin able to pull loose. Oh no, they pull loose. Long wrist shot by Seattle. Blocked. Winterton throws it on net. Turned away by Hill. Alexiak backpedaling to the point. Raw takes it away. Golden Knights get in clear. Colasar up the boards. And now Hertl to Asaba. And now to McNabb. Hertl pulls up. McNabb. Carlson in transition. Veneers in behind the net. And Theodore will come back in. And now Kako will backhand it out. That's going to be taken away by Theodore. Nice turnover there. Or nice takeaway. Brandon McNabb with a short feed to Riley Smith. He builds a lot of speed there. Giving it back to Carlson. Blocked a couple times there. Nice defense by Seattle. Kako going the other way with Seattle. Tolan. Pass makes it through the hill. And he will cover. Woo! Hi, Oscar. All right, Golden Knights up 1.
By the way, have you been able to look at the Amazon link?
I'm just waiting for some money to come in so I can purchase it. I did a search for the Golden Knights because I wanted to see what others were saying, and we're one of the only ones actually like YouTubers streaming it. I'm like, yay! I found our video. Yee! Oh, you want to take care of the housekeeping?
No.
Okay, I guess we won't announce Real Madrid.
Well, considering the fact that we're going to be doing the Dodgers tomorrow and the Golden Knights, the Dodgers tomorrow, then the Dodgers on Monday.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Monday.
Oh no, sorry, not Monday. Tuesday.
No, Tuesday.
So
Golden Knights and Real Madrid on Wednesday. Woo!
come on, Raw.
Everly, a rich shot on block. All right, Colasar in the corner. Trying to feed it out in front. Wrong with a chance. Oh, but he misses it wide to the right. Damn. And McNabb will reset for Vegas. Theodore up ahead to Nick Raw. He backhands it in deep. And Dunn feeds it around the boards. Raw keeps it alive. Trying to hit Stone with a pass, but there's Schwartz. Leads the Kraken the other way, leading them. Into the zone, Hannafin will come in, and he tries to tuck it in short side, but Decord will cover. Handled by Decord. And he holds. Any chats?
No.
All right.
So how long are rookie contracts in hockey?
It depends because they could be coming up from the minor leagues. Like, let's say I just got in, and a year later they have a lot of injuries, so I come in. So it depends on how long the minor league contract is, and if they sign a rookie contract like out of the minor leagues into the major leagues, it depends on what the team decides. What's team friendly? How much is the player asking for?
Okay, so it's kind of like soccer in that regard. Okay.
Yeah. All right, Golden Knights will control the draw. McNabb takes it around to Barbashev. Poke checked away by Mahura. Kings now up 5-1 on the Ducks. God damn it.
Gotta wait another few games to clinch.
Yeah. That puts them a little too close for me, though. But the Golden Knights would be 8 points ahead. Theodore up high, trying to dance around McCann.
Wouldn't it be still 5 though, since the Kings?
They'd get 2 points now. They're 6 points. So they would add. Oh, wait a minute.
2, and then the Kings would get 2, so it'd still be at 6.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, if I'm not wrong.
That's the way that it works in soccer too.
Because the King would have 99 points, and the Golden Knights would have 105.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I was like, oh. All right. Pass makes it through to Evans. And the puck into the seats. A little over 11:40 to go in the third period. This is going by fast, Oscar.
Yep.
Regulation's over. Regular season.
We'll probably go 9-10.
Yeah.
We have a chance. We have a chance to be 9-11.
I'm gonna have that meme of the towers getting hit. Okay, let's not do that. All right, Evans will track it down up the wall with Schwartz.
By the way, another penalty on the
Oh,
Golden
geez.
Knights.
Oh, Jesus. All right, it'll be wide on Theodore.
It's on the number 27 for tripping.
Shea Theodore for tripping. Okay. Second penalty of the period against the Golden Knights. Second power play of the game for Seattle. Oh, now you guys want to call? Now you guys want to make calls. Referees. You had a whole 2 periods, and you didn't make any calls. And there was slashing and hooking and all that, everywhere tripping. And they didn't make any calls. And now all of the high sticks, and now they're making calls. Okay, whatever. Yeah. I see the bias against the Golden Knights. All right, Carlson and Smith up ice, along with McNabb and Whitecloud on the PK. Larson wide, knocked out a play by Dunn.
Sports.
All right, Howden and Stone up front now. Jared McCann will start it out, drop it back. Dunn to Burakovsky.
Oh, come on.
Center ice. Schwartz will pull up.
Man.
Feeds it up to Dunn, around the horn to McCann. And now straight away Burakovsky looking rink wide. Schwartz on the outside of the net.
Oh, wow.
And now it goes to the point for Dunn. And now Dunn for McCann. Howden looking to break. Howden to the left side. And he couldn't get the shot away. Oh, my goodness. Didn't look like he had the stick in. Damn, that would have been a shorthanded goal.
You're
Brad
about to
Howden
see Smith's chance, too. Like, damn.
And Smith. Oh, what a save by the cord. He feeds Carlson and it goes through to Hannafin. 2 great chances on the penalty kill. Howden and Smith. Wow. Damn, that would have been nice. 40 seconds to go on the Seattle power play. Jordan Everly will start it out. Gains the blue line. Beniers. Now Everly in the corner. And around to Montour. Kako.
Nice penalty kill.
Yeah. Around to Stevenson. Turns it up the boards. Watched by Korzak and Raw.
And nice are 2 for 2 on the kill.
Yep. Montour. Beniers, save made Hill, rebound, turned away. Everly tried to jam it on net. And Theodore back on ice. Kako. Pass off the skate of Everly. Theodore starts it out. Golden Knights are 2 for 2 on the kill, as Oscar said. 2 shots for the Kraken.
8:40 to go.
And for the Golden Knights. At the other end, Raw feeds it. McNabb will let it rip, but it's a blocker save to Cord. Back the other way comes Evans.
Damn, that was a fast ass. This has been a fast ass third period.
Yeah. And
How long
this
is the
past
stream? Let me see.
snap. And now White Cloud will ice it. And there's a
2 hours,
whistle.
17 minutes. Okay.
Right on pace, right?
Yeah.
It just
Now
feels
that
like
we've just given up on like doing post games and stuff like that.
yeah.
Well, let me correct that statement. You have given up on doing post games.
I don't get enough views on them. It makes no sense. I can literally just write a few sentences on a photo and it gets me like
but it helps the YouTube algorithm, Jason.
oh,
That's the point.
okay. I get no views on it. All right, done with a wrist shot. Sails wide.
You do you.
All right, pass from McCann, tipped out of the zone by Barbashev. And Larson trying to hustle back. Howden is like bearing down on him. Done to the corner. All right.
Maybe when I'm in transit, like when I'm like
Saved
in the
Hill.
summertime, I would be open to do like a Q&A thing on TikTok.
Or Twitter.
Facts.
That'd be fun. But how do we do it to where both of us can go live?
On TikTok, no clue.
No, but on Twitter on the spaces.
I think I would send you a link or something.
Like an invite link, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be fun because then like people on Twitter could ask us whatever.
Or I could have you as a chat moderator, like one of the co-hosts,
Oh.
and you and I would just kind of like we're doing on StreamYard, like just talk.
Any chats?
No.
All right. Yeehaw! Dodgers. Best team ever. All right. We're getting close to the end, ladies and gentlemen and Oscars. And
he combos like Jason.
Hey, we still don't know. I like how I said we still don't know. For now, I'm non-binary. Get it? Because we don't know.
Jesus Christ!
If my dad heard that, he'd kill me.
For someone that hates that type of shit, I'm surprised you said that yourself.
Well, I had to come up with something on the fly. I'll ask for forgiveness later from the Republicans. All right, Shea Theodore. Hertl, Sod, and Dorfeev up front. Stevenson. Backhand pass to Jordan Everly. He'll leave it there for Evans. Walking in. Schwartz now to Evans. High in the air. Glove down by Hertl, it looks like. He'll bring it to McNabb. Up the board. Stevenson keeps it alive for the Kraken. Trying to spin away from Tomas Hertl. Cross-eyed feed. Oh, nice shot blocked. Evans and Theodore getting a shot of that. Dorfeev to start it out, and he'll dump it in. The cord gave it away. Sod. Carlson open briefly. Dorofeyev drives it to the front. And Stevenson plays it across. Evans gets it for Tobin. Montour coming underneath. Drops it off for Kako. Now Tobin banks it in. And Hannafin will work it loose up the glass and out. Smith now holds it to the offensive zone. Cutting across, trying to feed it towards the net. McCord gloves it. And he holds with just over 6 minutes to go in the game. If they keep it 2-1, great, but I'd honestly like them to go up 3-1 for some insurance. Speaking of insurance, I sell insurance. All right, Pearson will work it for Raw. Golden Knights up by 1, like I mentioned before. Battle on the boards. Hutton, Kolasar, Raw has it now. He'll bank it down deeper. Pearson trying to feed Kolasar, but it's picked up by Kako. And through center ice. And I can't tell who just tipped it in. And Hutton and Kako will battle for it. Raw is joining the battle. He'll join in. Tobin's pass, tipped away by Korzak, glues to Kolasar. He just throws it out high to get it out, and there's an icing on the Golden Knights. 5:23 to go in the game and in the period.
The Golden Knights trying to go to 15-5-3 since the coming back from the Four Nations break.
Wow.
One of the best turnarounds.
No kidding. Remember where they were before the Four Nations? Jeez.
Yeah, we dropped 5 straight.
5 straight streams where we lost. Battle at the blue line, and
They went to commercial.
it goes into the Vegas bench. Yeah, I remember 5 straight streams. I was like, oh, damn, Oscar.
Hence, the strike was born.
I'm hungry, but I don't want to go get food.
You're hungry? What?
But I don't want to go get food. It's so far away.
Oh my.
It's free, but it's far away.
Not even gonna.
Oh, come on. Oscar, what's 40 times 0.5?
20?
You know what? I'm going to...
You realize that you just take half of it, right? It's literally 50%.
You know, you stupid nerd. You know what? I want you to talk the rest of the stream. You just... What the hell? Hold on a second. would it make me feel better by going, let's see, take care of the 2. 20. Oh, no, you. What's 40 times 5? 25. 40. Asshole.
Yo, dude, I be doing that type of a homework assignment, so I'm sorry if I know that off the top of my head just because I practiced it so much. Damn.
Asshole. Just asshole. You know what? I don't like you anymore. Fucking dick. Asshole. You just can't not rub it in, can you? Huh? Let me just put my genius step out there. Yeah, accounting taking motherfucker, bitch. I'm a business major. Let me show him. Funny. What the? You know what? You know what? I don't want to hear anymore. Seriously, God, you.
Hey,
But
you're the one that you're the one that asked the question.
Okay, but I didn't. I need you to go. Oh, dude, I don't know. Let me see. Not. Oh, 20. You could have just made me feel better. Go. All right, so you carry the one.
That's a short. That's a short.
What the? You know what? I'm gonna get back to conversations. All right, Hertl has it on the wing. Dorofeyev in deep. Hertl is into the middle, still has it. Finds McNabb. Wrist shot blocked by Everly. God damn it, Golden Knights. Can you silence this genius by scoring? 4.5 to go. Golden Knights have one home game left in the regular season. Nashville Predators at T-Mobile Arena on Saturday. My daddy's going, but his friend invited him and 3 other people. And
Damn,
they
I would have said, hey, if he would have said, hey, do you want to go? I would have said, just go. But you're not.
No, but so he texted me and I asked him, could I go? Because, dude, they're renting a suite. They got a suite for the night. Oh, it's his company that got it. And I was like, dude, you should take me. He's like, oh, see, I'll ask him. And he said, invite 3 people. I said, well, you invited your wife. Come on. Or I think it's him and 2 other people. He's like, come on, you know what to do. You know, I mean, you know what to do. Come on. Just saying. Poke checked away by Howden. Stolen on the wing. Up ahead, Howden with Barbashev on the rush.
That would be really
Finds
cool.
Barbashev. Pass it to the middle. Backhand. And Montour sticks it. What?
That would be really cool.
That would be super cool. That would be awesome. I've only done it once, and it was fun. Because essentially the food and all that, you don't have to go to the concession stands anymore because it's all in the suite. Golden Knights have led the game the entire time. Ivan Barbashev made it 1-0 in the first. William Karlsson makes it 2-0 in the second, and Jared McCann makes it 2-1. And I forget who, I think Howden made it through, but it misses the net. Karlsson trying to get away from Beniers, drops it off for Smith on the half wall. Karlsson poke checked away by Tobin. Kako on the high flip to the Vegas zone. Tobin and I can't tell who that is on the boards. White Cloud there for Vegas, kicks it across to Kako. Oh, Jesus. Or it kicks across to Kako. And it's jammed in the corner. Beniers squeezed by Hannafin, just pressured. And puck loose. And Hill covers. They go to the other side of the net and he puts the glove on it for the whistle. Come on, Golden Knights. Just one more. You're blessed.
That was a burp.
I know.
So when people burp, you're actually supposed to say you're excused.
Okay, so now you're a burp genius? How many more genius titles do you want?
And it would be and it's called a manners genius, you dumbass.
Oh, my bad. Oh, goody. Excuse me. Oh. Ooh, you're a wordsmith now, huh? Wow. You're so many things. Oh, my God. Little over 240 remaining in the third period. Is it called period or is it called periodical or something? What are you going to hit me with now, huh?
Shut up, Jason. You're so stupid.
You're going to hit me with the original Latin phrase or something? You're rubbing it in like someone rubs in rub on ribs in a barbecue. All right, Theodore will spring it up the boards to Tomas Hertl, who's waiting for it. He throws it in. The cord will go to the bench soon. Go now. Leave it to the Golden Knights to miss the net. Oh, open net, basically. Hanifin will glove it down to Howden. He'll go to the defensive end. He starts it up ice. Poke checked away. Barbashev will pick it up, though. Feeds it. White Cloud, little room. Wrist shot. Save the cord. Watch the rebound, and it's on the back glass. Fourth to Montour. And now Vince Dunn trying to go in. And
157
he'll
to
cover.
go.
And he holds, huh?
157 to go.
All right. This period seems to be longer. And I think it's because of all the times it went out of play.
What? I can't understand you.
I said it feels that this period went longer, but that's because of all the times it went out of play, like Naeem's balls. Oh,
dude, I know. Like the first 3 minutes, it kept on going out of play for every 2 seconds. I was like, what the fuck?
I was like, what the? Yeah, it was like Naeem's balls, honestly. Oh,
damn.
I can't wait for DC. You know he's gonna give us some kind of ammo to make a joke. Or on tour, someone's gonna say something. Carlson wins it to Ross. Smith looking to move it. Puck held in along the wards. Now Carlson will bank it off the glass. And Golden Knights with Carlson.
I want to see if there are actually caverns we can check out so we can make a lot of caving jokes too.
Oh, I know. All right, Beniers, Stevenson, and Kako. Puck in the middle. Beniers backhands it in deep. Now Kako rips it up top. Montour to Stevenson. And it goes down the boards. Kako pressured by McNabb. Kako in behind the net for Everly. Dunn looking. Wrist shot hits Carlson's leg. Montour will keep it alive. And now Everly. Souvenirs. Out high Montour. Bottom up. Shooting. Stevenson.
1 minute to go.
Oh, shit. Montour works it out a little further. McNabb blocks it. Theodore gets it up. 1 minute to go, as Oscar said, in the third. McNabb giving chase. Short feed to Carlson. Redirect to Barbashev. Up the boards, but not out. Montour going around. Theodore to the far side. Held in by Chandler Stevenson, former Golden Knight, by the way.
30 seconds.
Jaden Schwartz coming in along the boards. Carlson on the coverage. Everly. 30 seconds to go. Stevenson around to Dunn.
Nice
Golden Knight.
job. Good job, McNabb. Nice going.
And out in front. Oh, Schwartz tried to jam it in, and McNabb goes across, and he makes sure it stays out. Wow. A beauty of a defensive move by Braden McNabb. Wrist shot blocked by Stone.
All right,
Schwartz,
game over.
it goes behind the net. Out in front to the boards. Barbashev gloves it, and that's it. The Golden Knights win 2-1 against Seattle. One step closer to wrapping up the Pacific Division title. Woo! All right. Any comments?
No.
Wow, what a game.
No scoring in the third period, but 2 penalty kills by the Golden Knights. So their defense actually not too shabby.
Yeah, and I think the plays that were made defensively, Braden McNabb with one, Colasar with one, Howden, and the Golden Knights actually getting bodies to the puck, which is what they struggled with last game. That was pretty good. Real good effort by the Golden Knights. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Really appreciate it. We will be back tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7:10 p.m. Pacific. Then for the Dodgers, Cubs at Dodgers. Then on Tuesday, we'll be streaming the Dodgers at, I think it's 7:10. I don't remember who they're playing. I think it's the Rockies. Could be wrong. And then on Wednesday, boy, 2 games, 2 streams.
At least they're not back to back.
No kidding. Oh, that would be horrible for you and me, especially for you who has school. So 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific. Are they playing at Arsenal or at Real Madrid?
No. This time is at Madrid. They played in Arsenal last time.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm right. It is Arsenal at Real Madrid. We'll see Real Madrid possibly lose because, boy, it just couldn't. Yeah. So that's the quarterfinals, second leg of the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And then Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, we have the Golden Knights playing. I don't remember. We'll be streaming the Golden Knights. So 3 important streams coming up.
One of the Canadian teams.
Is it Vancouver? No, it might be Vancouver. Anyway, so we will be streaming that. So those 3 streams. Be here, be queer like Aaron. Don't be like Aaron. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Go Knights, go.